Okay, we are back on Turtle Rock this time, and it is close positions between LiiLD.C and his opponent TitaN. TitaN this time in blue, spawning in the bottom left spawn position, and in the bottom right spawn position in yellow is LiiLD.C. And of course, close positions on Turtle Rock always potentially providing great matches. Let's see, Ancient of War probably here by LiiLD.C, and same thing by TitaN. So I guess once again we'll see Demon Hunter early on, plus a couple of archers, and yeah, then we'll see how both of the players are going to approach this. I guess especially LiiLD.C, since he's leading 1-0 in this best of 3, definitely has the opportunity to try to go for something, you know, a little bit out of the box, to try some surprising approach here, like he did on map 1, and that worked out very nicely for him. So Demon Hunter against Demon Hunter. And scouting wise, no one scouts the close position here immediately. LiiLD.C not scouting at all, whereas TitaN, very interestingly, going for the cross position scout here first. Okay, and LiiLD.C is going to find his opponent being at close position here.
Your building is complete.
See if he's gonna try and do something. Not really too much he can do with the Wisp at the moment. Maybe he can move like here, and then with a nice timing pull the creeps away to just delay the first creep camp of his opponent by a little bit. Yeah, looks like that's exactly what he's gonna be doing, and TitaN being aware of that though. So again, the action starts as early as it possibly can. TitaN preventing LiiLD.C from delaying his creeping here. At the same time, LiiLD.C still is going to be slightly faster here. Wisp is getting detonated in time. Cloak of Shadows against nothing so far. TitaN also bringing his Wisp in place. Of course, he's gonna wanna see if LiiLD.C is eventually gonna take a risk and, you know, just creep something outside of his main base, while he could potentially be harassed by the Demon Hunter and a couple of archers. But we'll see the Demon Hunters butting heads right now, because neither of the players is gonna wanna take any unnecessary damage while creeping. And we can clearly see TitaN's Demon Hunter being on top in this fight, because of course the Slippers of Agility are way better in straight up fighting than the Cloak of Shadows. Third Moonlight coming, tags have started. Again, TitaN slightly faster. And again, archer production continues for both of the players. So more or less similar to what we saw on the first map, at least so far. This time Ancient of Wonders coming for TitaN a lot earlier. He's not gonna fall to an early tier 2 all-in. And LiiLD.C just wanted to start creeping here. The Demon Hunter is nearby and he sees this with the Wisp, and still LiiLD.C is gonna go for the kill, at least on the Ogre Warrior here, which is going to drop potentially a nice item for him. It's Wand of Lightning Shield. Could be good. Neither of the players has Dust of Appearance so far. We've seen LiiLD.C just click TitaN's Demon Hunter to just make sure that there is no dust available yet. Let's see, is the archer going to be... Yeah, she's using Shadow Melt just in time. So is the Demon Hunter. Another mana burn used. Again, Shadow Melt. I'm assuming this Demon Hunter is gonna buy dust, which and you know, this army here should actually move. Yeah, he's moving right now before the Demon Hunter comes in with the dust. The archer might just survive here, and now he brought dust as well as Boots of Speed, and that means I guess 1 or 2 archers are probably gonna fall here. First archer is falling, second archer is being pulled back. And is he able to get the block here? It looks like he's some very nice micro by LiiLD.C, only using 1 archer here, and at the same time he should be able to force this Demon Hunter back right now. Of course, thanks to the Boots of Speed, there's not really any danger of him dying unless he gets surrounded, or, you know, TitaN gets some miracle, LiiLD.C would get some miracle blocks going. 1 archer falling here. I'm assuming LiiLD.C doesn't know about this archer. Oh, again, 2 Ancients of War by LiiLD.C, so he's just gonna go for some huge aggression with a lot of archers again, apparently. Tier 2 tech's about to finish. This time no Hunter's Hall by either of the players, I think.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
LiiLD.C continues creeping here. He's gonna reach level 2, the Demon Hunter of TitaN is gonna reach level 2 eventually as well. And Priestess of the Moon second for TitaN, who sees everything LiiLD.C is doing here, but there's not really anything he can do at the moment. LiiLD.C heading towards the middle, again plenty of archers for him, and he's gonna pick up his second hero, which is probably gonna be the Naga again. Yeah, the Naga again. 37 supply against 33 right now. Guessing he's getting the range upgrade at the moment. So this time there is a shop. Priest of the Moon second Ancient of War coming now. Did he see this already? Yeah, he did see this already. Maybe with the Scout Wisp here. So maybe that's just his immediate reaction after seeing this sentry ward put down here by TitaN, which he just found at the orange camp. And it looks like LiiLD.C doesn't want to move past this Ancient of War, so he's just gonna go for the attack here against that one. Couple of archers also out for TitaN though. So we'll have to see how well he's going to be able to deal with this aggression. No items on either of the Demon Hunters except for the Town Portal, but the Naga is the first hero to actually get focused here. Demon Hunter has to be staffed. Let's see if he's getting a potion right now. He does get a potion, not using the Moonverse here surprisingly. Now using the potion, and it's still not going to be enough to repel this pressure for now, but actually looks like it might be enough. Demon Hunter has to pull back, Naga has to be careful as well. Town Portal used, but the Naga is gonna fall in return, and that should be enough to force LiiLD.C back. Naga has fallen, Demon Hunter is very low on HP, and yeah, this time TitaN has dealt a lot better with what LiiLD.C has thrown at him, which is more or less the same that he faced on TS, except for the first row Berserker. So yeah, LiiLD.C is going to have to think of something else. Alright, yeah, getting the expansion very early on here, but scouted immediately by the Wisp, which is right now going down. Creeps being pulled here, Ancient of War is coming, but not quite in place yet. Naga is back, of course level 1 hero is not really too big of a deal, losing that one. And TitaN also continues creeping. Let's see, Ancient of Wind wise, nothing for TitaN, nothing for LiiLD.C as well. So LiiLD.C getting the expansion, TitaN getting more Ancients of War, so I guess that's gonna be his approach here, getting aggressive with plenty of Ancients of War. Nature's Blessing has already finished for him, and I guess he's gonna wanna lay siege against the expansion of LiiLD.C with that apparent eventually.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So yeah, let's just see first Ancient of War taking a bit of damage. Of course, unfortunately in this position he cannot uproot because you know, on water of course that's not possible. And yeah, other than that, Ancient of War coming for LiiLD.C here as well. 1 potion on the Demon Hunter, greater mana potion on the Naga. Lightning Shield still on him as well. I guess he might eventually use that onto the Demon Hunter if he gets him placed in between the archers. And it looks like TitaN isn't gonna get his Ancients of War in place before LiiLD.C's Ancients of War finish, so he's just gonna wanna try and creep with those as well. 3 Ancients of War for him on the field right now. The one here is probably gonna fall though, if LiiLD.C can keep the pressure up here and prevent TitaN from, you know, finish this creep camp. Let's see who's getting the main turtle. It is the Russian, and he's... No, the item actually went to LiiLD.C. Luckily for TitaN, it's only the Wind of Mana Ceiling though. First Ancient of War, as well as the second Ancient of War of TitaN has already fallen. LiiLD.C bringing his Ancient of War on the feet right now as well. Priest of the Moon has to take care. He can maybe pass the staff or just run into the back of the army. Lightning Shield now going onto one of the archers actually of TitaN, but that one isn't going to do too much for LiiLD.C. Actually backfiring on him. He's taking plenty of damage on his archers. He's losing his Naga here, and yeah, that's not going to help him at all, but at the moment he's got the superior number of Ancients of War, which should be enough for him to maintain this position in the middle. At least for now, the Demon Hunter is taking so much damage. The Priestess still has the staff, but without the Demon Hunter, TitaN is not really gonna want to fight here in the middle. Priestess also has to take care, like both of the blue heroes are so low. And actually, all of the Ancients of War of LiiLD.C have fallen here, but the next wave, another 3 already coming in, and TitaN also has only 1 Ancient of War remaining, and he doesn't have any Ancients of War reinforcing in the meantime the expansion. Okay, now finally is running towards the natural expansion of the sweep. And yeah, thanks to the lack of Ancients of War, TitaN is going to have to reposition here. All the moon wells are empty. Of course, he doesn't want to use a moonstone, because that's going to provide moon shoes to LiiLD.C as well. Expansion now uprooted. Goldmine is being entangled. TitaN is going to lose his last Ancient of War in the middle, at least for now. Producing 1, 2, well, 2 more. 1 is up at the moment. Entry of Life is coming for him as well. So at the moment, supply-wise, they are even. Hero levels almost 3 and 2 for LiiLD.C. Heal potion on both of the heroes. No staff, but plenty of Ancients of War. Against almost no Ancients of War. XP advantage for TitaN though. But fighting against those Ancients of War is so difficult. And heal potion on both of these heroes as well. And a Staff of Preservation. So he's repositioning again, but yeah, that's just the problem. As soon as LiiLD.C pulls behind those Ancients of War, TitaN cannot really follow him here, so he's gonna have to wait for these to reinforce, and he's gonna have to secure this position here in the middle if he wants to get his Tree of Life in position to, you know, get back economically into this game. First Ancient of War is about to fall here. LiiLD.C, TitaN, excuse me, is doing a fairly good job kiting with his huge ranged army though. Soon to be level 3 on his Priestess, which is going to give +2 damage to all of his archers again, which of course is going to be a huge help. Again, 3, 4, 5 Ancients of War against only 3 for TitaN, who's now getting those into position though, and it looks like, let's see if TitaN is actually going to get aggressive against those, or if he's just gonna try and, you know, secure a position basically around here. But it looks like he might just gonna want to try and fight here. 3 Ancients of War against 3 at the moment, but 2 more are about to get in position, plus some Wisps for LiiLD.C, which of course are going to help him a lot in those fights. Fog Lightning coming in against the archers, but not doing too much on level 1. First Ancient of War dying on both sides. Now level 3 on the Priest of the Moon. Oh, it's actually +1 on the archers right now, from +2 to +3. And another Ancient of War is falling here, and yeah, that's just a problem with LiiLD.C outnumbering TitaN at the moment. Again, he wasn't able to secure this position. Killed 1 Ancient of War, lost 3 in return. Now the Tree of Life is up. 2 more Ancient of War coming up here. But it is it going to be it is going to be scouted by LiiLD.C, so this one is going to be cancelled. I'm pretty sure of that. And that one, well, it's up already, so it's not going to be cancelled, obviously. Again, TitaN trying to kite here. He's doing a pretty good job with that. Heal potion is probably gonna have to be used on the demon. Oh god, he doesn't use the heal potion. And losing the Demon Hunter, and that might just give his opponent a chance to maybe come back into the game, maybe come back onto the back of the turtle here on Turtle Rock. He's probably gonna rebuy the Demon Hunter. More and more Ancients of War coming for him. Of course, the expansion has been running for a while right now. Another Ancient of War of TitaN here, almost cancelled, but has taken plenty of damage already. This Ancient of War being uprooted here, but maybe slightly too late. Wisps are coming in for the repair, but TitaN is gonna take care of those immediately. Demon Hunter is already about to reach level 4, and the evasion in these kind of battles is not to be underestimated, because the Demon Hunter is always the prime target of the focus fire. There is the staff on the Priest of the Moon still, which he's gonna have to use here, and that's exactly what he's doing. Fog Lightning again coming in against 2 of the archers and the Priest of the Moon. The Ancient of War here is more or less being abandoned though, so he's not losing it, but taking plenty of damage. In the meantime, the Tree of Life has uprooted though, so He's gonna get that expansion into play, and it looks like he might come back into this. Then again, the number of archers for LiiLD.C has also grown to, yeah, clearly outnumber TitaN at the moment. It's 48 supply against 38. So that's where you clearly can see the expansion of LiiLD.C working out for him. Another 2 Ancients of War are going to fall, maybe a third one as well. Yeah, looks like that is just going to be the case. Is there the staff available? I'm assuming it is. I guess there's no point in staffing anything else but the Demon Hunter at the moment. But even if he staffs that one, which he's gonna have to do, I think there should be 2. Okay, actually there's still plenty of Moonshoes. I thought he staffed him earlier on and he should have used the majority of Moonshoes there, but it looks like he didn't. Priestess at the same time also taking so much damage. And there's only one, okay, actually 2 Ancients of War remaining at the moment. So LiiLD.C, I feel like he should apply pressure onto TitaN's expansion at the moment instead of chasing TitaN's army. So level 4 on the Demon Hunter, level 3.6 on the Priestess. Demon Hunter running out without heal potion again though, so I feel like he should have bought one, but since, as you can see, he's immediately forced out of the fight again. Naga again out of range of the Priestess of the Moon, so he's not able to finish that one. But still, TitaN's having such a hard time securing this position here in the middle. Again, heading back into the fight. Of course, the Ring of Regeneration also kinda helpful in this situation, but again, no potion on the Demon Hunter. Is the staff available? I'm assuming it should probably be, but the Demon Hunter gets out alive without having to be staffed. The Priestess also surviving for now, but that completely exposes the archers to the Demon Hunter and the Naga. And this time he's using the second charge of the Lightning Shield finally on the Demon Hunter, and he's able to get plenty of damage out with that one. I think 4 archers have fallen already. Again, 41 supply for TitaN against 48 for LiiLD.C, and he's getting so many more Ancients of War. Whereas TitaN again is on the back foot. But he's been on the back foot this entire game and he's still alive. And adding a Hunter Soul right now. Well, he can get, he can get upgrades with that. I don't think he's gonna be able to get a tech switch done right now. Like, he's under so much pressure, he's gonna have to spend all his resources on archers, on Ancients of War, on heal potions. And I feel like if he wants to go into lores, then he's just gonna die here before he gets to bears. But we'll see. I mean, he's still tier 2 also, so it would take him a long time to get to bears. So Naga's taking some damage here. LiiLD.C, also LiiLD.C has so much gold, but he barely has the lumber to continue producing Ancients of War here. Another archer following the Naga. Has to be quite careful. No shop here in the middle of the map. Ancient of War of TitaN again taking plenty of damage. The archers and the Naga heading forward, heading backwards again. Looks like LiiLD.C wanted to move forward, then seeing the 2 Ancients of War coming in from the bottom, and he decides to reposition again behind his Ancients of War. Another one of LiiLD.C's Ancients of War has fallen. And TitaN finally has got somewhat of a decent number of Ancients here on the field, but so has LiiLD.C, so the number, yeah, the number is clearly rising for both of the players as the expansions are fully running right now for both of them. Also lots of wisps again by LiiLD.C, whereas TitaN didn't bring any. Another 2 Ancients of War falling, one on either side. And let's see who is... it looks like LiiLD.C might slightly come out on top in this battle, as these Ancients of War are going to fall. So only 1 remaining for TitaN at the moment, 2 more in production. And LiiLD.C has managed to keep 4 of his Ancients of War alive. My god, I feel like I'm saying Ancient of War a lot. But what are you what are you gonna do? That's just what they're called. So yeah, LiiLD.C marching forward, cancelling 1 more building of TitaN. Another archer is gonna fall as well. The position here is a bit awkward for the Russian, because he's gonna have a hard time falling back with these archers, since he's gonna have to basically walk through these small gaps in between his buildings, and he's using more and more units. And LiiLD.C is marching forward here. Another building cancelled here. This one belongs to LiiLD.C, so only 1 Ancient of War remaining, whereas LiiLD.C is getting closer and closer to this expansion. Where's the Demon Hunter, by the way, of Titan? Okay, he was just at the shop buying 2 heal potions, 2 heal scrolls, using 1 immediately. Another one of these Ancients of War falling. This one being super power repaired. Of course, the Tree of Life also provides plenty of damage output, as well as a bit of a, you know, means to boost away the damage output of his opponent. The only thing that's really going into Titan's favor at the moment are the hero levels, because the Demon Hunter is still not even level 4 of LiiLD.C. The Naga also only level 3, whereas his second hero is already level 4. But other than that, like, the army size is totally in LiiLD.C's favor. The number of Agents of War is slightly in LiiLD.C's favor. So Titan is very much limited in his options right now. He's gonna have to try and hold here desperately, maybe snipe out those low HP archers. His last Ancient of War is gonna fall for now. Just wanna very quickly take a look into the main base. Okay, he's adding upgrades and glaive throwers against this. Okay, that's an interesting choice. I think that's only viable. Okay, this one won't get too far. I think this is only viable if there are enough units to really block the opponent's units away. Demon Hunter has to take care. There's still no staff on the Naga, but thanks to the slow and the nice block with the archer, the Demon Hunter actually gets away here. Of course, still Titan has the boost of speed, whereas LiiLD.C does not. Therefore, LiiLD.C always has to be careful. But he's now getting the kill on the Tree of Life, and that is a huge deal, as the main bases have already ran out of gold, and LiiLD.C still has 1, 2, 3, 4 Ancients of War producing, getting another Tree of Life here, and 2 Ancients of War tanking. 42 supply against 55. 3 glaive throwers out right now. Of course, they don't do that much damage against archers, since, you know, the archers, they are not like unarmored or anything, which would take additional damage against siege. So Titan is down to 42 supply, as mentioned. He's gonna have 5 glaive throwers out, still 4 on his heroes, and he's moving out with the Tree of Ages, which is basically, yeah, the last hope for the Russian here. At the same time, LiiLD.C, look at that number of archers. I mean, he doesn't have any upgrades, of course, against 1-0. But other than that, everything looks fine for the Swede. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ancients of War on the front, 6th one coming. His main tree, where is that one walking? Also towards the middle, okay. First mana burns being exchanged. Ancient of War uprooted here as well. It looks like he's just gonna wanna stand with his Ancient of War in this choke. I guess Titan is gonna try and kite as much as possible with these glaive throwers. What a fog lightning here, only hitting the Demon Hunter, not really doing too much. First Ancient of War is about to fall. Of course, with the Priest of the Moon, plus 11 damage on all of the glaive throwers. So yeah, they're not doing too bad actually. The question is, are the numbers going to be too much by LiiLD.C? Another 2 Ancients of War about to fall, and yeah, Titan is doing a very good job kiting with these grave throwers. I think did he lose anything so far? I'm not really sure. He's gonna lose his Tree of Life, his Tree of Ages, and the Demon Hunter is in trouble. There is still a staff, but yeah, he's just being staffed to the Tree of Ages, which is right there. Demon Hunter is down, and 76 gold is not going to be enough to revive this Demon Hunter. So he's only gonna have to work with the Priestess of the Moon and the glaive throwers, and soon there's not going to be any more space to kite back to. At the same time, the Demon Hunter of LiiLD.C is healing back up, and the Naga surviving as well. And now Titan, after his Demon Hunter, of course, is finally losing unit after unit. A couple of archers have gone down. The Tree of Ages is getting in position against the glaive throwers. Actually, the Priest of the Moon should probably not tank against all of the Ancients of LiiLD.C. Demon Hunter chasing the Priestess of the Moon away. There are still like 15 archers, I guess, doing damage here against the Ancient of War. Ancient of War of LiiLD.C has gone down, and 2 of H's of LiiLD.C is gonna fall as well. But only 3 glaive throwers aren't going to be able to win this game, especially since LiiLD.C is already getting his next expansion up and running. Priest of the Moon even attacked by the creeps right now. Naga is back, and all of the glaive throwers have gone down as 11 supply against 59, and LiiLD.C takes this game. Yeah, as I said in the beginning, turtle close position just so often makes for very entertaining games. LiiLD.C, you know, he's got that expansion in place very early on. He's got the I guess you can call it the positional advantage. He always had the middle, and it took TitaN a very long time to get his expansion up and running as well, which I guess I was already kinda impressed that he did as well as he did. With what he had, he was always kiting very nicely and getting just as much kills, you know, out of his army as possible. We can see units killed count is definitely in his favor, as well as the buildings raised count, which is slightly in his favor. Still, after he got the counter expansion running, there was always the economical disadvantage for him, and he always had the smaller army, and he did well for a pretty long time, but then after losing the expansion, it obviously was more or less over already, and TitaN and LiiLD.C eventually took the second game here in the series. So again, a very nice Night Elf mirror here. I guess so far those really have not disappointed, and that finishes Playday 2. I hope you enjoyed this best of 3, as well as the entire Playday 2. I guess Group D continues being the 2-0 fest, I think, with 6 2-0s in a row so far. Maybe that's gonna change in Playday 3. So as I said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, then give a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.